Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to. And feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. So you can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And just tune into what's here now. What do you notice? The sensations in your body. Your mental, emotional state. Your energetic level. And just see if you're able to relax into this. Just like this. That however it is, no matter what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, perhaps this is the perfect place to begin from. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. And let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out really long through your arms and legs, full body reach. And then interlace your fingers, flex your feet, reach your toes up, press out through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Hug that knee in close. Straighten this leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times. So how can, in this practice, I continue to go towards what I want, go towards more flexibility, strength, balance, all that. Bend your knee in. Open your knee out to the right and straighten the right leg partway or all the way. So keep going towards what I want, and at the same time, it seems paradoxical, but maybe it can be possible, allow it to be like this, moment by moment. Imagine if I were able to do that, there would be quite a bit of freedom. %100% effort towards all that I care about. 100% surrender, no resistance to how it actually is occurring. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. For me, if I'm able to be conscious about it, I am intentionally separating what I'm going towards from the results of the action. Get clear about what I want, go for it, and let it be like this. that the results of my action are not an indication of whether the intention is a good one or not. Try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. So in each of these poses, really a low stakes place to practice this, we can go towards the fullest expression of this pose possible. Go towards everything you want. And however it is right now, let that be. Let that be just as it is. Let's roll back onto our backs. Bring both knees in, little circle or rock. Grab the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up. So if we forget and conflate intention and results, and we're going towards something we want, and the results are like far from where we'd like them to be, that can be a painful experience. Here, if you're meeting your edge and your leg isn't as high as mine or as high as it used to be, go ahead and flex and point and circle. There may be some subtle or overt, there's a problem here. Shouldn't feel like this, shouldn't look like this, shouldn't be like this, which is, in my opinion, the definition of suffering. Resistance to what's happening. Let's bend the knee in, open it out to the left, straighten part way or all the way. So here, while we're really trying to pay attention to what's going on, mentally, physically, being conscious, slowing things down, we can do that practice of going towards full self-expression, going towards our edges, going towards what we want. And then the real work I'm finding is being okay with how the chips fall. And if I really inquire about it, of course I shouldn't be able to do things I can't do. Like, that's impossible. Of course I shouldn't know things I don't know. That's impossible. Like, how could that be? Bend your knee, bring it across. What I also know to be true is if I go towards things I want, there's a real good chance I might get them. You know, if with steady effort and dedication, change and growth and transformation may occur, and that happens at the rate it happens, not faster. Go ahead and straighten your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. A little circle or rock. Evening out your torso. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll get set up for a bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift, head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up. And down. Up. And down. 2 more. Last one. And then release down. Let's bring the right knee in and the left elbow across, and then extend the right leg really long. Bring your knee in and reach it out long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. 1 more. Same thing other side. Left knee in, right elbow across. Stretch it out long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. 2 more. Last one. Now let's take both legs up, outwardly rotate the legs, bring one leg in front of the other, and then switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. When it becomes difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up. Quick little switches, straight, strong legs, but can you relax your face? One more, lower and lift. And then release, bring your knees in. Another little circle or rock, and then make your way up to sitting. And come all the way forward into a high push-up position. Fingers spread, hands right under the shoulders. Connect your head to your heels, straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend. This could be as low or high as feels right for you. Little baby cobra or sphinx or up dog. And then back to down dog. Take your time. Move in the way that feels right for you. Here you could pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. And then drop your knees. Sink back to child's pose. Releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Walk your hands over to the left. And let's pull back through the right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come back through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog, and then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any movement here. And then bend your knees a little more. Slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's come up to the front of the mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. We'll bring feet together. Hands can be together at the heart. And we'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths, either in down dog or any other resting pose.
One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, when you're ready, take your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee. Making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in, hips low. Take hold of the left wrist and bring it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. And then back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. We'll do this with hips square. And with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Last breath. Step back, warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Deep bend in the front leg. Let's take eagle arms, right elbow on top. Lift the chest, hips low. Shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. If you can hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. Last breath here. Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. You may want to grab a block for your bottom hand or bend your bottom leg. Roll open through the left shoulder. When you're ready, extend left arm high. Can you feel what's happening right now? And let it be like this. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog, however you get there. Maybe through some movement, transition, maybe stepping back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Hips low. Grab your right wrist. Take it over. A little side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Lift the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. One more breath. Step back. Warrior one. Let's take eagle arms. Left elbow on top this time. So going towards your full expression. Meeting your limits right where they are. Lean forward, come onto the toes of that back foot. Step into Eagle, Garudasana. And then the real work, the big work is letting it be like it is. So as you go towards balance, can you be equanimous, whether you're balancing, wobbling, or falling? Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. And the unconscious part of me might say, well, go towards what I want. If I get it, great. If not, try harder, maybe someday. But what about right now? I want freedom now. So consciously, I know that how it is how it should be. That is just the nature of reality. And that doesn't mean I don't keep going towards how I desire it to be. My high ideals are still a great orientation. 100% effort towards 100% surrender. One more breath here. Release, make your way back to a good rest. And that's hard work. That's why we build in resting poses, not just to rest your body. Come back to something simple. If down dog isn't simple, do something else. Child's pose, sitting. Come back to a place where you might have an easier time of feeling what's here and letting it be. So you have an intimate relationship with the feeling of surrender, like a deep groove. It's easy to slide back into. Let's come back through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. Use support if support is useful. If your right hip is far from the floor, you can support it by putting a blanket or block under there. You might come to your forearms. You might rest your head or chest on something. So hopefully we've had a taste of what it feels like to be fully present, taking in the moment and allowing it to be. And then this practice is going to all the edges that this practice will provide anyhow. And then asking the same question, can I be at ease with this here now? Just like this. And here on our mats, we can make that expansion gradual and at the rate that feels doable for each of us. We don't have to push beyond our limits too fast or too hard. This is a lifelong practice, slowly expanding. Bring the upper body back up, take your time.
If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right, swing the left leg to the front, lean over to the left, and then send the right leg back.
And then fold, set up support. So as we're feeling deeply, there may be adjustments you need to make. Maybe if you're releasing without props, it's just too much to relax into. If that's the case, stick something under your hip or come out of the pose. There are other poses that get at the same thing. But while you are where you are, can you relax your jaw? Relax the muscles around your eyes. Can your breath be steady and your awareness open? Let's bring the upper body back up.
If you have something under your left hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left. This time bring your right foot to the outside of the left knee, seated spinal twist. You can also do this with the left leg straight, bottom leg straight or bent. Bring the right hand to the floor behind us. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate more. And then breath by breath, see what's possible. A little deeper twist as you exhale, a little more length as you inhale. One more breath here. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. One more breath here. Release, unwind. Take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the knees flop one way and the other. You might rub the outer hip into the floor. And then let's get set up for supported fish. There are many ways to do this. If you already know how you like to, you can come right into it. Otherwise, I'll show a few options. So I like to do supported fish over blocks. This is a little bit more intense, not for everybody. Something is going to go behind the upper back. Depending on how high that thing is, something else may go under your head so that instead of the chin being way up in the air, the chin is dropped and the back of the neck is long. If this doesn't feel quite right, try something a little different. Lower will be less intense, softer will be less intense. This could be done on a 1-inch roll of a blanket. You want to make it really gentle, move your blocks and put a little roll of a blanket. So for some bodies, upper back, chest, shoulders are really tight. You want to be like Princess and the Pea about it. Just barely letting the shoulders drop off. So find the height, depth, placement that works for you. If you start to relax into the position and you notice you can't relax, like your face is grimacing or you're lifting up, it means it's too much for right now. So we're looking for a position that we're able to relax into. And then, well, like I said, very slowly, over a long period of time, we expand the places that we can do that in so that there's tolerance for more intensity, maybe a little bit more discomfort, but you don't want to rush that process. If you're having a stress response too much, don't do that right now. And then whatever shape you are able to relax into, keep relaxing. Each exhale is an opportunity to let go a little bit more. So you could stay here longer. This is a wonderful pose. Highly recommend. If you are ready to come out of it with me now, you can interlace your fingers behind your head, lift your chin to your chest, take the pressure off your props, and then you can lean to one elbow to move your things out of your way. And roll back down with back flat, just feeling the effect of where you were, feeling how it is now, and just check in with your body. What do you need to feel complete in this practice? Is there any last pose or stretch or something you're wanting? And this could be anything. Maybe you want to take an inversion, maybe a restorative pose. Maybe it's not even a yoga pose, it's just moving around a little. Take all the time you need. While you are still wrapping up your active practice, make sure you're breathing deeply, feeling what you're doing. No rush for any of this. And each time you finish something, just asking again, what's needed now? And when nothing else is needed, come into your final resting pose, Shavasana, and feel free to cover up or put extra layers or use props to be more comfortable. Eventually settling into stillness and letting go of the control of your breath and letting the weight of your body release.
Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your wrists and ankles. Stretch out long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. You can bring your hands together at your heart, just taking a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support in whatever way you're able to do that. Your financial contributions are really appreciated. This is my job. I'm a yoga teacher. I've been doing it my whole life. Since the pandemic, it's more difficult to do this in person, and so these videos are my way of continuing to offer my gifts in the world, and I love to offer these freely. And I gotta pay my rent. I've got 3 children, and this is how I'm doing that. So Venmo, PayPal, Patreon are very much appreciated. It is not going to nothing. It is going to me supporting myself and my family. So thank you so much for any amounts.